On day 2, we have 3 different activities to offer. The first one is a Pearl Harbor and Historic Honolulu tour. The guide will lead you through the events prior to the attacks on Pearl Harbor and the United States entrance into World War II. The attack that took place in December 7, 1941. The attack was the climax of a decade of worsening relations between the U.S. and militaristic Japan. During the attack, the USS Arizona sank with a loss of more than 1,100 men. The pickup time for this activity is at 6:25 a.m. and the return time is at 11:30 a.m. The second activity is the Hidden Waterfall Eco Adventure Hike Tour. Here we will see the nature scene Hawaii has to offer. We can learn about a variety of plants and animals that surround the tropical rainforest. The pickup time for this activity is at 7:45 a.m. and the return time is at 12:15 p.m. The third activity is the Polynesian Cultural Center and Deluxe Circle Island Tour. This visit takes you to the Dole Pineapple Pavilion when we learn the way pineapples grow. Isn't that amazing? Also, we can discover one of our famous North Shore beaches and drive through Haliwa Town and culturally unique surf town. The tour also takes you to a Polynesian Cultural Center to learn about the various cultures of Polynesia. The pickup time for this activity is at 8:45 a.m. and the return time is at 5 p.m. Here we have a little bit more information on the Pearl Harbor attack. On December 7, 1941, the Japanese Navy struck the United States naval base at Pearl Harbor with a surprising and deadly attack. It was the attack that brought the U.S. into World War II. The attack on Pearl Harbor by the Empire of Japan was supposed to be a preventive attack used to scare the U.S. from interfering with Japan's plan to wage war against Britain, the Netherlands, and the United States. Although this was a very good strategic victory for Japanese, they used huge amounts of resources for this one attack. There were 2,403 people killed, 68 of those were civilians. 1,178 were wounded. The 4 U.S. Navy battleships that were destroyed were the USS Arizona, the USS Nevada, the USS Oklahoma, and the USS West Virginia. The Japanese thought that the battleships were the primary source of the United States' strength, but they failed to realize that the aircraft carriers and the submarines would be sufficient enough to stop them at the end. Although the Empire of Japan caused huge amounts of damage to the United States, there were still many members in Congress that did not want to go to war and felt the need was quite small. However, this did not stop the United States from declaring war with Japan the very next day.
Hawaiian marine life. In this portion of the presentation, we will discuss Hawaiian marine life and the supportive role of coral reef in the oceanic atmosphere. The State of Hawaii Department of Land and Natural Resources, DLNR, in partnership with the local state university, have research programs committed to the study and protection of coral reefs. Hawaiian coral reefs account for 85% of all coral reefs found in the United States of America. Coral reefs help to protect the shorelines from erosion. They do this by reducing the impact of strong waves. Coral reef serves as a haven for fish and invertebrates such as crabs, lobsters, and octopus. Coral reef also serves as breeding ground for more than 500 species of algae, which provides life-sustaining oxygen for all marine life. And lastly, 1/4 of marine life in Hawaii is endemic, meaning that they are only found in Hawaii. Activity schedule for Day 3. On this day, we have planned a day full of fun and excitement. The day begins with a hiking adventure, continues with an underwater adventure, and concludes with an evening of entertainment. Activity 1, our hiking adventure, is a hike to the summit of Diamond Head Volcano. Led by expert hiking guides, this walk through Diamond Head State Park to the 760-foot summit of Oahu's famous crater, the Diamond Head Crater, will allow you to see Hawaii in a unique way. You will see incredible 360-degree views of Waikiki and the Pacific Ocean. The duration of this activity is 2.5 hours, scheduled from 9:30 a.m. to 12 o'clock p.m. Next, we have Activity 2, our underwater adventure. On this tour, passengers will descend 100 feet below the ocean surface in a submarine. You will be able to view up close coral reefs, exotic fish, sea turtles, seals, and dolphins. The submarine will pass along sunken airplane wrecks, shipwrecks, and other artificial reefs. This one-of-a-kind experience will leave you with memories that last a lifetime. The duration of this activity is 2 hours, scheduled from 1 o'clock p.m. to 3 o'clock p.m. And finally, we have Activity 3, the Evening of Entertainment, which is a Magic of Polynesian show. This particular show is a Las Vegas-style show featuring Polynesian magic and traditional Polynesian song and dance. Master illusionists perform a myriad of fascinating illusions, leaving audiences astonished. All those in attendance can expect to enjoy an evening of excitement.
Hawaii is a very historical state to the United States because on December 7, 1941, Japanese attacked a naval base at Pearl Harbor, which was directly responsible for entering the United States in World War II. The tourist business is the largest outside income for Hawaii. Hawaii is known as the Aloha State. Hawaii was the 50th state to be admitted in the Union. The islands were originally called the Sandwich Islands. Kayaking tour and snorkeling. It's a 4-hour guided tour through Kuala Beach to one of the top-rated beaches in the world by Travel Channel's Dr. Beach, Lanakee Beach, where you can take a break to go snorkeling with reef fish and live coral. After snorkeling, you kayak to Maukula Islands, which has protected bird sanctuary and a healthy picnic awaits you. Then paddle through the islands back to Kuala Beach. It's $125 per person, and it's from 9 in the morning to 1 in the afternoon. Snorkeling is one of the most popular activities to do in Hawaii due to the beautiful beaches, clear water, and colorful marine life. Snorkeling isn't so much about swimming, it's about floating. The key technique to snorkeling is to relax and enjoy your surroundings. It's true, spitting in your snorkeling mask does help the lenses stay clear, but putting toothpaste on your mask works as well. Summertime in Hawaii is the perfect time for snorkeling because the waves aren't as violent that time of year. Hawaiiana Bay is the most popular place to go snorkeling in Hawaii. Oahu Waterfall Hiking Tour. Hike through private trails that are not open to the public in Kuala Mountains to view waterfalls and overlook Kaneohe Bay and windward coast of Oahu. After the hike, you have 2 hours to either enjoy the beach or snorkel at Hawaiiana Bay Marine Preserve. Hawaiiana Bay is famous for the high fish population, calm, shallow water, and white sand, which is perfect for snorkeling. It's $67.50 per person, and it's from 7:30 in the morning to 2:30 in the afternoon.
June 10th, 2010. 12 p.m. Checkout of hotel. 12 to 7:30 p.m. leisure time or souvenir shopping. 7:45 p.m. load shuttle at hotel entrance. 8 p.m. arrive at Oahu Airport. 10:15 p.m. depart Oahu, Hawaii. June 11th, 2010. 7:12 a.m. arrive in Phoenix, Arizona. 8:59 a.m. depart Phoenix, Arizona. 1:43 p.m. arrive in Houston, Texas. 3 p.m. return at LSC Sci-Fair. Budget. Airfare $776 per person flying on U.S. Airways. Group total $19,400. Shuttle service to and from airport in Hawaii $30 per person. Group total $750. Bus shuttle to and from airport in Houston. Group total flat rate of $490. Hotel Aston Waikiki Beach Hotel. 2 students per room plus a teacher room times 4 nights at $139 per room. Group total $7,228. Food allowance $60 per person per day. Breakfast is included at the hotel for a group total of $4,500. Bus pass gives you unlimited rides around Oahu for 4 days at $25 per person for a group total of $625. Activities for 3 days. Days 2, 3, and 4, including all activities, for a group total of $13,474.75. 24 students, 1 teacher, grand total for trip $46,467.75.